The opinions expressed in the following program are not necessarily those of Eastlink Community TV, its sponsors, or partners.
I might be able to go just a touch further here, so why don't I do that?
Are you still rolling?
Yeah, absolutely.
We got plenty of tape.
Why not? Tape is cheap.
Tape is cheap. So we're good?
We're good to go.
Walked outside the liquor store late last night. I sang your favorite words, counted on the moonlight. You stood on the sidewalk, ready for a fight. Yeah, you're so rock and roll. I heard you whisper, they tore the old arena down. There's nothing left for us in that Southern California town. And I remember the pirate clown. You were always rock and roll. Your signal I just hang left out on PCH. Morning coming early on a lifetime of late. No regrets though, no time to waste. You're too rock and roll. Offered you a ride. You said nothing but you climbed on in. Kissed me on my scorching mouth. You smell like emptiness and gin. I knew in that moment I could never see you again. You're too rock and roll. By morning this rain will have washed everything away. Darling, if you asked me to, I would have stayed. No one's waiting for me anyhow, anyway. You're too rock and roll. No signal, I just hang left out on PCH. Morning coming early on a lifetime of late. No regrets though, no time to waste. You're too rock and roll. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Money's gone, your parents and your sisters too. Nothing's left but what little they left behind for you. What's a Southern California girl to do but sing hallelujah for rock and roll? It's 4 a.m., we don't need the headlights. We're hungry and weary, delirious from the long ride. It's not likely you and I get out of here alive. Amen to rock and roll. No signal, I just hang left out on PCH. Morning coming early on a lifetime of late. No regrets though, no time to waste. Yeah, you're too rock and roll. No signal, I just hang left out on PCH. Morning coming early on a lifetime of late. No regrets though, no time to waste. Yeah, you're too rock and roll. You're too rock and roll. You're too rock and roll.
Well, I've been traveling a lot since
early 2016. That's when we started making this record that I was working on and writing and then recording and then shooting music video for, and now these last couple trips going to California to play some shows. So it's been a year and a half, 18 months, a lot of traveling. And I used to travel all the time. I used to go to Europe 2 or 3 times a year. That's where most of my career has been kind of centered. But yeah, coming home, well, it's weird because I went home to California, and taking my kids there is what I was mentioning that to you earlier. I'm not just going to go travel somewhere. I want it to be more than that. As much as I love traveling, I love playing music for people and getting to collaborate with my old friends in my old home in California, or going to Europe and doing similar things. I want to take either one of my kids. The 3 of them are all musical, and so I'm always looking for those opportunities to take a little bit of home back with me back home. It's all about leaving home and coming home for me, right? So it's like a dream to go and be in California and play with my friends that I've known for 30 years. And that's something that, I never would have even imagined when I was 20 years old or 30 years old, how good that feels to do that. And then the best part is I get to come home. Honestly, it's the best part, because I want to be like I did this morning. I want to sit and drink a coffee with my wife, and just sit there for an hour and talk about whatever we need to talk about that day, right? So, and I like going to the store and seeing 10 people that I know. I like that. So, and I came to Cayuga today, go up the river a little bit, and here I am. Yeah, this feels very much like home for me.
Okay, Rob,
Okay,
here we go.
I'm
We're gonna
ready.
go flying.
All right. The IMU is initializing. That's good.
That's,
Please fly with caution. I don't think so.
No, we don't do caution.
No, I don't think so.
So, you know what to do? You've flown, you're an expert.
Absolutely, I got no problem here.
Okay.
Step aside, guys.
Yeah, we better step back. Just
I'm gonna bring her up to about 2.5 meters, about 7.5 feet to get things started. No, that's not 7.5 feet, I don't know.
no, that's like 1.1.
Okay, so do you want me to do a loop-the-loop? Up?
Sure.
No. Do you want me to go up and over the wires?
Yeah, not through the wires.
Okay, are you, well?
No thread in the needle.
All
No
right.
thread in the needle.
Shall I go under to get further away?
No, I would go up first.
You really would?
Yeah, I would. Sure.
Travel safely, my little friend. All right, I'm going towards the river.
Do it.
Are you ready for
Yeah,
that?
I'm ready for
Okay.
it.
All right. Oh my God, this is freaky. Oh, there we go. Okay, now I can see. Do I have something I'm going to aim for here?
No, not necessarily. Just fly and see what you can find. Everything's going good. Nothing bad is going to happen.
Okay, I feel good about that.
I don't see it out there anymore. It's long gone.
Okay, I think I might just head down the river.
Go for it. Dunville is down that way somewhere.
I'm heading home. This is amazing. Driving below sea level, and I don't care if you smoke. I'm steering with my knee, beer in my left hand, the other up your coat. And I'll probably go out on some stupid, dark, slippery Dutch road. Woke up on the wrong side of the world with a lesbian folk singer. that's okay. I got my pain killers. So much broken glass and blood on my guitar. I'm living like a cowboy tonight in Amsterdam. I am way ahead of schedule, but I forgot the master plan. Maybe you could leave the front light on. I'll take the long way home. Another gig, another bar, another tattooed waitress. She likes my voice, she likes my face, and I like the fact she's wasted. And she don't mean no harm. And I'm living like a cowboy tonight in Amsterdam. I am way ahead of schedule, but I forgot the master plan. Maybe you could leave the front light on. I'll take the long way home. I'll take the long way home. I'll take the long way home.
Yes, it is.
All right. Like I said, it's a song about the son of a farmer.
There's a cold wind and a promise I can keep, standing under a sky so black, black as deep as thunder. At the window, like a bitter pill, I will swallow. There's a power, lay me down in the dirt. It's only rain wash me clean. Rain, rain, gasoline. Rain, rain. There's a bullet in my town, is a haunting gun. I will make it sane. I swear it's the closest thing to heaven I will ever see. when my old land covers me. There's a power, lay me down in the dirt. I will hope and pray, hope and pray. It's only rain to wash me clean. Rain, rain, gasoline. Rain, rain, I will trust the dream. Rain, rain, it's only rain.
I actually ended up homeless for the first time in my life in Canada. When I came here as a visitor in '94, didn't get a work permit, purposely overstayed my visiting visa so I could be near my two sons who had been moved back here. You know, when my first marriage, ended, their mom brought them to Hamilton. So I came to Canada with nothing, literally like I had $370. I had a guitar, no toque, a leather jacket, no mittens, no gloves, whatever. But I ended up playing music in exchange for food for myself and my two sons, and I got busted by immigration. So anyway, through 4.5 years of dealing with that kind of stuff, it was pretty hairy, and I did actually end up homeless for the first time in my life, and ended up getting dropped off by Hamilton police at the shelter downtown, and was taken in by strangers. That was the amazing thing. I went to the shelter and it was closed. They dropped me off there and I was like, oh my God, it doesn't open till 7. And it was December, It used to be cold in the winter. I don't know if you remember that. But so of course, what I was looking for then was, where is my home? And in fact, I was in a couple different courts in Canada, and it was being suggested to me, why don't you just go back home? Like, why don't you go to California, make some dollars and send them? Or why don't you go move to Detroit, make some money and send it across the border to your sons?
Like it's that simple, right?
Well, as a musician, in some ways it is. You can kind of go anywhere, and if you have some interpersonal skills, some communication skills, and some music skills, creativity, you could probably find a way to support yourself. Unfortunately, the way I found to support myself was to go out and play an open mic, start hosting an open mic, getting busted by immigration, so that wasn't so good. Find something that's not against the law. Are we slate thinging?
And D. What are the digits on your fingers? Is that the 1988? Is that a?
It's 1958, the year I was born. Yeah.
So the Rob and Rosie song, Rob Lamothe, take number 2. ABC common marker, coming at ya. Similar vintage.
She rides into the kitchen on a Sunday afternoon, a knight in cotton armor she is gone too soon. She sails into the front room, makes for the shore. She claims that there is treasure here. She is the law upon this beach, a pirate princess out of reach. And while I await the dawn attack, she hooks my heart behind my back. I dream she floats on fall air, heart pulling south, and I'm left to watch her from the ground. She won't look down. Well, she clears the porch and the power lines. I forgot to tell her she can't fly, and she dips a wing over Sanford Street. My Amelia Earhart out of reach.
So I was born about 100 meters from the Pacific Ocean. Always, lived close enough that I could walk to the ocean my entire youth. And so then when I came to Canada, of course I was naturally attracted to places where there was water, right? And when I first came out to Dunnville to play, the directions I had were go out the 56 until you can't go any further, and then turn left. And eventually you'll be following the Grand River. And I was like, oh, the Grand River. Well, that sounds like something. It sounds big, sounds grand. It's a luxury to be able to think about, the mortgage and having a coffee on the front steps and calling your own shots. Here's what you're gonna do today. You decided what you're gonna do today, right? I decided what I'm gonna do today. Not everybody has that choice. So, I think that's where we really put our roots in here in this community, was when we really dove in. And now that all my kids are grown up and they're all living in Hamilton, and Franny and I are out here, now it's, how do we find some time for some creativity, because we like to do creative things. And how do we just invest in this community? How do we make this community more vibrant, more interesting, more connected? We think that's what's going to pull in more, creative, forward-thinking people. And we could use some forward-thinking people, out here. So yeah, that's home.